Hello, 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 it's Kiki and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little different because I usually don't do story times. I usually talk about nerdy things, like anime, video games, film, comics, and stuff like that. But I just remembered this story and I just thought it would be fun to tell. And hey, it kind of pertains to media a little bit since it does take place in Disney World, aka the happiest place in the world. So without further ado, let's begin the show. So once upon a time, when my family was still happy, and before George Bush screwed up the economy, my family used to take yearly trips to Disney World. And on this particular trip, it was me, my parents, my grandmother, and 3 or 4 of my cousins. So around day 4 on this trip, we went to the Magic Kingdom, came back to resort around 2, and then by the time it was dinner, we decided to go to this restaurant called Chef Mickey, where you can meet the original Mickey Mouse cast. And, we decided, we would just go and have a nice little family outing. Or so we thought. So we get to the restaurant, we're seated, and as we're waiting to be served, my cousins take my 9-year-old self around to go meet the characters. And so I'm taking pictures with Minnie, Mickey, and Goofy, and everything's going great. Until we get to one particular character. So we get into the next line, and then before you know it, I'm face to face with the one and only Donald Duck. And so my smiley 9-year-old self like, "Oh my gosh, Donald, I love you. Can I take a picture with you?" And then he responds to me in this very nasally voice, "No." And then my cousin's like, "Oh, come on, she just wants one." And he's like, "No." And then, first of all, I didn't even know they were even allowed to talk through those masks, but okay. And so once we realized we weren't going to get a picture out of him, my cousins took me back to our table, and then they told my mom, like, "Yo, Donald's got an attitude." And my mom's like, "What are you talking about?" And then they told her what happened. It's like, "Oh, come on, there's no way. This is Disney World where they're always happy." I guess she wasn't ready for what happened next. As you see in this restaurant, every hour all the characters have to get together and take their napkins, swing them around, and just dance to this birthday song or something. And then, as the characters are dancing for us, look over in the far corner and we see Mr. Donald arguing with the security who's trying to prompt him to participate in the birthday dance, but he's refusing by flailing his arms and jumping up and down, throwing a temper tantrum in true Donald Duck fashion. And it wasn't long before a security kid grabbed him and escorted his ass right out of there while he's all struggling. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering, like, "Hey, Kiki, how do you know that wasn't just part of the act?" Well, okay, that would be a fair assumption to make, except we didn't see this motherfucker again for the rest of the night. So, yeah, that should probably tell you that it was a little bit genuine. So, yeah, that's the story of how I saw Donald Duck get thrown out of Disney World. So I guess one takeaway from this story is that this can be used as an example on how not all our heroes are going to be nice. And that's a wrap, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and please hit that like button, and please feel free to subscribe for more videos. So tell me, would you like me to do more videos like this? And stay tuned. I got a couple of anime reviews coming your way. But until then, Kiki out.